Hello everyone, this is Sandeep. I thought of sharing some views from my side regarding the Olympics. So, as we all know, the Olympics is going on and India is participating in it. We have done pretty well, I feel, in terms of the shooting discipline. We have won already three bronze there. Probably there's a chance of another medal coming with Manu Bhaker, the exceptional Manu Bhaker, uh, going to participate in the 25-meter event. And there's an expectation that she will win her third medal of this Olympics, and that will make her achievement absolutely amazing. Now, yesterday was a very bad day for us. It was a Black Thursday. Some of our very key medal prospects they bowed out from the Olympic stage. PV Sindhu, she lost her match. She was a Olympic medalist in Rio 2016. She won the silver there, and in the last Tokyo Olympics, she had won a bronze. So there was an expectation that she might complete a hat trick of medals in three consecutive Olympics, but unfortunately, that remained a dream. We had our fast and furious pair of Satwik and Chirag really starting well in their match versus the Malaysian duo. They were they were in a very good position, I feel, but somehow they lost momentum, and I don't want to blame anyone. There was some lot of unforced errors, especially from Chirag, and we lost that match, and with that we lost another very important medal prospect, because I was having a feeling that Chirag and Satwik might go all the way and become the first Indian doubles pair in badminton to win a gold medal, and that's the kind of expectation we had from them, not just me. In fact, I had a lot of expectation from India this time in the Olympics, and it's still there. It's not that I have left hope, but I thought that India will win more than 10 medals this time. They've never in their history won more than 10 medals in an Olympics. The highest they have won was 7, which was in the last Olympics. Now, there's some interesting things that I wanted to share with you. Well, now many will do a post-mortem and they will do a lot of, you know, soul searching about why India are not a superpower in the Olympics. Well, the answers are very simple here. It's not rocket science that why India is not like China, not like a USA. I'm talking about big countries. I'm not even going to the small countries like Japan, but I'm talking about countries that have a population like India. So why India is not able to win medals like them? What is there? I mean, my friends, few of my friends, they are saying that no, Indians are not built to win medals in a lot of sports, and we are not strong enough. We don't have that mental strength. We don't have that killer instinct to close out the final stages of Olympic event. Uh, so there are a number of reasons, but let's talk about the maths here. How many times India have sent more than 100 athletes to an Olympic? Like this time they have sent 117. Well, we had only sent three times: 2016, 2021, which was the Tokyo Olympics, and this time. In fact, the Tokyo Olympics we had sent around 124 athletes and we won around 7 medals. Now, just let me give you a simple mathematics. China had sent around 406 athletes in their last Olympics, in the Tokyo Olympics, and they won around 89 medals. That's roughly around 22%. That's the medal prospect or translation of medals that comes from sending a contingent. It's not that every athlete will win. It's not that every athlete can go and perform and win an event. But when you send a large contingent, there's a very huge chance that a majority of those athletes will go and have a chance of winning a medal. And that's what is across all the bigger countries. Australia have sent more than 400 athletes in these Olympics, but India, we are not even close to that mark. We are not even sending 150. We are not sending 200 or 250. Now, yes, there is a thing that we don't have athletes who can participate in all sports. I have a small data here. I'll just share with you. This time, the sports that India have participated are archery, athletics, Athletics, not all sports, but few of them. Badminton, boxing, equestrian, golf, hockey, judo, rowing, sailing, shooting, swimming, only two participants in swimming, so that's the name there. Wrestling, table tennis, and then just a minute, and tennis. So these are the 16 sports we have. All the 117 athletes that I have mentioned are participating in these 16 sports. And the sports that India are not participating, this will really, I don't know if you know have the information, but this will shock you. We don't have any participation in diving, water polo, basketball, breaking. Breaking is a new event that has been introduced this time. It's basically break dance. We don't have any participation in break dance. Don't tell me you don't have dancers in India. Canoeing, cycling, we don't have any cycling participation. I mean, I don't know what's the issue there. Why we don't have participation in cycling? We don't have any participation in fencing, football, gymnastics. Deepa Karmakar had done outstanding. She was fourth in the 2016 Rio Olympics, but nobody since then, neither before her nor after her. Handball, pentathlon, rugby, skateboarding, sport climbing, surfing, taekwondo, triathlon, volleyball. Yes, some of these sports are difficult for us. The Indian human body type might not be able to, go and participate in many of these sports, or will struggle to participate. Anyways, in Olympics, you have to qualify. You have to go through some qualification process. You have to participate in a lot of world events. You have to up your ranking, and then only you'll go and qualify. So India definitely cannot qualify in many of these events because they don't have players who are winning world events and making themselves eligible for qualification for the Olympics. But yet I still feel 16 sports and 117 is too less for a country like us. It's too less for a country like us. We should be having more participation. We should be having more number of athletes across sports. Right now, if you tell me how many medal prospects we have in this particular Olympics, you can count on your fingers. It's around 10 or 12. I mean, we'll the same all in badminton. We'll have some expectation in hockey. Of course, Neeraj Chopra, the amazing Neeraj Chopra, will be expecting. Right now, he's the only one probably who can go and will win a gold. And if Lakshya Sen, fingers crossed, does creates a miracle, he might also win a gold in badminton. But we don't have world beating athletes, to be honest. Well, so first we need to have players participating across many sports. Now let me come to this statement of participating across many sports. Why Indians do not participate, or why Indians do not play many sports? Yes, the body type, human body type of Indians are not fit for certain sports, but that doesn't mean that we cannot participate in some of the sports that I've just mentioned. And that comes from the sporting culture. Now tell me, how many schools in India have got a sporting infrastructure or a sports teacher? How many schools in India give marks on sports? Well, there might be a case where a child or a student might not be very very good in academics, but he or she might be exceptional in sports. So if he or she can get marks in sports, or can grow through sports, I guess that person might follow a certain sport as a career, and then that career becomes an ambition, and that ambition might lead to that person performing or participating in an Olympics, and maybe even bring gold. Manu Bhaker, she started off taking up shooting at the age of, I think, 14 or 15 years, and now she's around 21, 22. So it's a journey of just over 8 years where she has become a world beater. I'm sure there are many Manu Bhakars, there are many Neeraj Chopra, there are many Abhinav Bindra in this country, there are many PV Sindhu in this country. It is just that sports people, or if you pick up sports, your parents don't tell you like, बेटा अच्छी तरह से पढ़ाई कर ले, या बेटी अच्छी तरह से पढ़ाई कर ले, लाइफ में कुछ हो बनना है, अच्छी तरह से पढ़ाई करोगे तो लाइफ में कुछ बन जाओगे. Whereas there is not a statement like, okay, बेटा या बेटी अच्छी तरह से स्पोर्ट्स खेल ले, अगर अच्छी तरह से स्पोर्ट्स खेलोगे तो देश के लिए नाम लाओगे, खुद का नाम होगा, एंड grow and become a absolute legend in a country. That doesn't happen. Only a few people go and achieve that status. Lot of the people in sports, they just don't have any idea what to do post retirement, whereas in academics you can still fall back upon something or the other, and that's where the culture is. I'm not saying academics is bad, but only academics? Why not sports? Is everyone good in academics? And as like everyone is not good in sports, same way there might be not everyone good in academics too. So not everyone can become a doctor or engineer or a scientist or anything else, any profession we talk about. But that same person might be having a special talent to perform in a sport, but just because he or she knows that if I pursue that, I might not land up in the same manner, or my parents, they don't want me to follow it because they want me to have a secured life later on. And that's where the major issue comes. I'm not comparing to China. China has got an absolutely brutal, remarkable, exceptional sporting culture. They think sports as a way to show their power in the world. China rarely participated in the Olympics. 1952 they had participated for the first time. They won zero medals in that, and then they had a big hiatus. They did not participate in the Olympics after that, and then they next came in the 1984 Olympics, won around 32 medals, and that journey has continued. They won around 100 medals in the Beijing Olympics. They had 600 plus athletes participating in the Beijing Olympics. So in our country, the main thing is to create, or a vision, if I would say a vision map there should be, is to have more and more people participating in sports and having a secured life for a sports person, just like we have in academics. Like in academics we say, if you become a doctor or engineer, your life is set, or it's more or less secured. Or even if you clear those competitive exams, or you get into a government job or even a private sector job, or even start your own business, you'll be something in your life. In sports we rarely say, and normally we put this issue aside by saying that sports में कुछ नहीं होने का. I mean, you cannot do it, you don't have the talent. But a talent cannot bloom unless and until it is nurtured. And we have got lot many examples. Many of our champions have come from small towns. Many of our champions have come by fighting hard through their childhood. You read the story of Neeraj Chopra. He was an obese child, and in 10 years he has become an Olympic champion. I mean, you have got many stories. It is just that we need to get inspired by those stories. We need to have that culture where every child is asked to participate in some sport or the other. And it's not about saying the fact that okay, he or she doesn't have a talent in sport. It's not that. We should let the child go and play. Let him go and play. Let her go and play. Just like we say, you study maths, you study English, you study science. Just let the child go and play. And another unfortunate thing that I feel that is happening in our society nowadays is a lack of sporting facilities. Well, I am from Assam. I am from Northeast. Can definitely say we don't have the kind of sporting infrastructure that probably a city like a Bangalore, a city like a Mumbai or a Delhi, or even Punjab, Haryana would have. We need to really up our sporting facilities. Every school must have sports infrastructure. Every school must have a sports teacher, and sports must be given marks. There should be marks for sports, and in every competitive exam, at least in class 10, there should be some marks in sports or grades in sports, so that a person can, get a good rank or get a good result by participating in a sport. If that thing is inculcated from a young age, from a small age, that thing will really help. And as I said earlier, it is all about nurturing. Once it is nurtured, ambition is created. That ambition will, take wings, and it will fly up towards the sky and make a huge name for itself. So, India, we need to really work on all these aspects. These are some small thoughts from my side. I'm not somebody who is a real expert, but I just had this feeling. I'm a sports lover. I always have been playing number of sports, but I love sports. I mean, I just want our country to be a sports superpower. And I feel that if we are a sports superpower, we'll become a fitter nation, we'll become a nation that is healthier, we'll become a nation that might have very low issues of mental health. There's nothing like sports that can eradicate mental health. So we have to work on those things. And hopefully, in this coming days, we win some medals. I'm really expecting Neeraj Chopra to win a gold. I'm sure he will. And even if he doesn't, he has done a lot of things for us. He has inspired us. Now it's time for us, for the new generation, to follow him. And that way, in the next 20 years, probably we can become a superpower. That's it. So that's all from my side. It's a small wrap up here. I mean, just wanted to share these videos, and hopefully India win more medals than Tokyo Olympics, which we had done around 7 medals. So right now we are at 3 medals. So we need another at least 5 medals. So let's hope India does that. Okay.